First Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. I want to give our praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Forgive me the spirit to do this video. In this video, we're going into the number 144, being a very, very spiritual number. Okay, and what I've realized over the years is that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai speaks to his men through that number, man. Okay, you could have a lot of wickedness on your mind that you're thinking about, and you're getting too deep in that thought, and all of a sudden, your mind will turn for no reason. Okay, it could be your alarm clock, it could be your computer. That number could be anywhere, man. It could be a sign, a license plate, whatever. You know, the number could come out of anywhere, okay, during that time. And you will see that number and you will catch it. And your spirit will be glued, you know, everything else will be foggy. But you will see that number very clear, man, because Yahweh Bashem Shai is speaking to you. Okay, and in that example, he telling you, hey, man, knock it off. Okay, this happens. Okay, so when you see that number, it's not always, you know, because you're doing so good and it's like cheering you on always. No, man. There's times you got to pay attention because we all got assigned angels, man. Okay, and the angel around you would make that happen to redirect you. Okay, to guide you. Okay, to warn you. Okay, and you know it too, man. You know when you on some bullshit, all right, and all of a sudden you see that number out of nowhere, man. Okay, you might see it 144. All of a sudden, it turned to 145, and you turn right in time. Okay, you got to understand that Yahweh Bashem Shai speaks through that number. I'm talking from experience, man. I remember years ago, man, when I first started seeing that number like crazy. Okay, and all kinds of times I would see it, you know, and I mentioned it to brothers, and they was like, yeah, man, shoot, you know, I see it too, man. You see it too? I thought I was the only one. I remember when that conversation was happening big time years ago when brothers were seeing 144. Okay, you got to pay attention to the spirit, man. Yahweh Bashem Shai speaks to you through that number because that number represents the kingdom, man. It represents the elect. Think about that, man. That's a heavy number, man. Okay, the servant sealed, that 144 sealed, and then Babylon getting destroyed. Once that number is sealed, okay, whether they be on the earth or in the heavens, waiting to be glorified and coming down with Yahweh Shai first. Okay, but pay attention to that, man. All right, this is just a short, you know, just a short lesson. And the reason why I read First Peter chapter 5, verse 8, I'm going to read it again. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. So we spiritually got to be sober, okay? That sober representing not being consumed, okay, and wicked thoughts, all right? Thoughts of no value, okay? Being clear-minded, okay? So you got to watch out for what the devil is doing, and at the same time, you got to look for the spiritual nuggets when the Lord is talking to you, man. Okay, because he will bring up a sign to let you know to back off, slow down, not too fast, son. Don't go that way, son. And you will see 144 during those moments, man. Okay, and if you spiritual at all, you will catch that as communication, spiritual communication, man. Okay, signs. We know that Yahweh Bashem Shai deals with signs, like the moon, eclipse, harvest moon, different signs, man, in the sky. So we know signs and symbols the Lord deals with. And we also know the devil deals with them too. Okay, so this is just a reminder to really spiritually slow yourself down and pay attention to that communication. Okay, because that number comes up a lot of the times, from my experience over the years, in very, very important moments for you to stop yourself. Okay? And it might come up for you to keep going in what you're doing. You might have a conversation, with a brother. All of a sudden, a girl texts you, you've been trying to hook up with or something. Okay? But then you was in a spiritual conversation, and she texts you, and you reading the text, and you will see 144 telling you, hey, man, pay attention, man. Stay in the conversation. I'm supping with you. I'm feeding you, man. Focus. It'll come up like that. Okay? Or you could be doing something good in general, and it'll come up to, put that extra fire in your butt. Like, yeah, keep going down that path. Keep thinking. Okay? Put that lesson together. Do that lesson. Don't get distracted. Okay? So it's very, very spiritual. 144 is very, very spiritual. That's a very spiritual number, man. Okay? Like I said, not a long lesson, just a little quick hit of something to think about, man. Pay attention to that, man. Watch. You'll see. If you don't know already, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see. You'll see that 144 come up randomly, okay, at moments where you need it. Okay, so with that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to your Akim that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.